This video is presented by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 Early Access video using the new Discover University expansion pack. So I am so excited to bring you guys this video today. This is going to be a world overview video going through all of the lots and their lot sizes, and all of the stuff you guys want to know if you want to learn about the world of Brightchester and learn about the different campuses. And for all of you builders out there that want to know the lot sizes, this video is for you. So I am so excited to have gotten the opportunity to capture this footage. If you guys don't know, I got to go to Sims Camp this year in San Francisco, which is honestly just such a dream come true. I feel like when I started my channel, my dream was to go to Sims Camp, and I cannot believe that I got to do that within like 2 years of starting my YouTube channel. So thank you all so much for supporting me through my YouTube journey, because without you guys, I wouldn't have had this amazing opportunity. So with that, I wanted to bring you guys something very useful and some good footage so you guys can learn more about the pack and decide for yourself whether or not you guys are going to purchase it or not. So let's just jump right into the good stuff. Here is Brightchester, and I'm going to throw up on the screen right now all of the lot sizes just to get it out of the way. So as you can see, we have a good kind of distribution of lot sizes to choose from. Obviously we have some smaller 20 by 15 lots. You guys know, all you tiny house builders, you guys are gonna like that in that middle section there. And then you can see on the left and right hand side of the map is the Foxbury Institute, which is one university, and on the right hand side is the Brightchester University, which is the other university that we get. So we get two different universities. Each university does have 4 lots on them. So 2 of the lots are residences, like dorm room residences, and these lots actually work like penthouses. So I have done already an entire dorm renovation in Brightchester. I think that video is already up right now, so I'll link it down below. I pretty much renovated the entire floor. So all of the dorms, the bathrooms, the common area, everything, I renovated it entirely. So it's all ready to go for you guys to plop it in your game. So if you guys want to see and hear more about dorms, go check out that video. I kind of explain it quite extensively. But as you can see, there are 2 dorm buildings on the Foxbury Institute side. So again, those work like penthouses. And there are 2 dorms on the Brightchester University side as well, which also work like penthouses. So in addition to kind of like the classic dorm room feel where, you know, you share a bathroom, all that good stuff, we also have just university housing in general, in which you can live in a house, not like a dorm room where you take an elevator up and it's multi-story, not like that, but you can actually live in an actual house on campus, and it's still technically called university housing. So if you want to build like a sorority house or any of that good stuff on campus on your own, you know, ground level lot, you can do that and still classify the room as university housing and kind of set the limitations and restrictions on who can live in the dorm, so you can still, you know, live out your sorority house dreams and all that good stuff. So yeah, I really like how flexible they made these, you know, dorm room lots. It did come with like a new lot type. You know how you can have like residential, gym, cafe, whatever. There is another lot type, and it's called university housing, I think, and that's where you can kind of set all the limitations on. Will this be a co-ed dorm, female or male only, which students can live here, Brightchester or Foxbury, and all of those customizable things. But in addition to the kind of housing situation on each of the university campuses, you will see that there is kind of a common area. So there is one 40 by 30 lot in Foxbury, and then there is that small 30 by 20 lot in the corner at Brightchester University. So those areas are kind of like common area spaces for the students where you can come to study, hang out with friends, and also that's where the university's cafeteria is. So if you guys didn't know this already, In the dorm rooms, you're not allowed to have like a stove, at least not in university housing. You are not allowed to have a stove, which I think is pretty realistic. So in that area, that's where you can also, go to the cafeteria and eat like real meals. Otherwise, you're just going to have to eat kind of microwave meals and use your mini fridge in your dorm because you can't cook for real. So I think that is a really cool and kind of realistic feature of this pack. So in terms of like the campus feel, Foxbury Institute is a little bit more modern and updated, and Brightchester is a little bit more traditional and has a lot more history. So on the Foxbury Institute description, it says, Foxbury Institute may seem young compared to the historical towns surrounding it, but it has quickly distinguished itself in academia. For the students who have worked hard to attend Foxbury Institute, it's not just work, but the pursuit of personal passions that keep this campus bustling. So this university is a little bit more modern, and you kind of go there if you want to specialize in things like science or computer science or engineering or robotics, that kind of thing. So if you do complete a distinguished degree in one of those fields here, you can have a head start in your career if you go to this university, because obviously it has, specialized programs in some of these kind of like technical, techie type degrees, so you will have a better chance at the career when you actually graduate. The University of Brightchester, on the other hand, this university is the oldest in Brightchester, founded by the famous Felix Cited. Is that how you say it? Cited? Who was well known for his enthusiasm for learning and humorously large books. As the years have passed, the University of Brightchester has established itself as an esteemed institute of classical education. So here you will be able to get distinguished degrees in areas like fine arts or writing or history, and more of the artsy types of degrees. So again, if you do, graduate from this university, you will kind of have a head start in your career in writing, for example. So what's important to note is that you can take any degree at any university. So they're both the same. It's just that one school or the other will have a distinguished degree, which will give you a head start in your career. So if you want to be a writer, you can still go to Foxbury Institute and get a degree in writing, but if you get a distinguished degree in writing from Brightchester, you will have a better time advancing in your career when you graduate. So yeah, you definitely have to pick your program and pick your university carefully, just like in real life. So I like how it's realistic like that. So we've talked a lot about the two different university campuses, but we haven't really explored what's in this little middle section right here, this little mysterious middle section I've not gone over yet. So let's dive into that, and then I will also kind of share my own personal opinions on what I think of the world in general. So far it has been quite informational, but trust me, I have a lot of opinions to share as well, so I'll keep those until the end for those of you who just want to, get the information. So right in the middle here, this place is called Gibbs Hill. So Gibbs Hill is nestled in the center of Brightchester, right between the two universities, Foxbury Institute and the University of Brightchester. It was the first center of activity in Brightchester, and its famous Laurel Library has stayed a key location for many students to study and learn. The Pepper's Pub has also become a common spot for students from all around to make friends regardless of their rivalries. So this is kind of like the university town that has been here for a very long time. There's a library, there's a bar where there's probably some cheap drinks and cheap food. So you can kind of come here to meet other students or get some studying done. And then, as you can see, there are also 3 residential lots where you can build houses and kind of live here. So these ones actually aren't marked as university housing. So if you want to be like a family and actually come live here just regularly and not attend university, you can still come live in this town and just mark your lot as residential, and that's what they've done here. And if you want to, live with your parents here and then still attend one of the universities, you can still do that, and you won't be restricted. Like, you'll be able to have like a full stove and a kitchen and stuff like that. And it'll just be like a regular lot. So I think that's kind of cool how they've given us a little bit of, variety and options. And fun fact, you guys, that kind of starter lot, the one that isn't occupied in the middle section there, I actually renovated it for you guys. So that speed build will be coming very soon. And that build will also be up on the gallery soon as well. So go check it out. I actually did keep it a starter home and it looks way, way cuter. Like, not even gonna lie, it does look super cute. So stay tuned for that video if you guys are looking for a starter home in Brightchester. So now that we've kind of gone over everything that the world has to offer, hopefully you guys have enjoyed some of the video clips I've shown diving into kind of each lot. I want to know what you guys think of it down below. Before I even kind of say my opinion, I want to know what you guys think. We got how many? 4 lots on Foxbury, 4 lots on Brightchester, and 5 lots in that middle section. So, we got 13 lots, you guys. I think that that's a pretty good lot number. Is that kind of how much we've always gotten? I think with Sulani, we got around the same amount. So I'm personally pretty happy with the amount of lots we got. I feel like every lot that they gave us actually, serves a purpose. They gave us 2 dorm buildings on each campus, and they also gave us 1 university housing, like actual house building on each campus, and then they put a common area on each campus as well. So I feel like that's a good number of lots that all kind of serve a purpose without being redundant, and also gives us enough flexibility to kind of like edit them and renovate them how we want to. In that middle section, I do like how they gave us 1 extra one. They gave us 5. I feel like if you want to, add more bars, add a gym, or add any like sorority or frat houses, you could definitely do that in that middle section. What is that middle section called? I feel like I should actually call it by its actual name. Gibbs Hill. In that Gibbs Hill section, if you want to put like sorority houses or frat houses, you can definitely build them on those lots, because generally speaking, I think sorority and frat houses tend to be off campus. So I think that would be kind of cool to put them there. In terms of the actual worlds themselves, I thought when I saw the trailers and stuff, I thought that I would like Foxbury Institute a lot more, because it reminds me more of the university I went to. My university is I think it's old, but a lot of the buildings are quite new and updated, very modern, all glass, and even my residence was very brand new. I was like one of the first people to live in it, so it was super modern and I really liked it. So I thought I would actually like Foxbury Institute more, but as you guys maybe have seen, or I'll show the clip right now, Foxbury Commons is super, super underwhelming. It is just a massive building with minimal furniture inside, and I feel like that just really encompassed the like a classic EA unfurnished build. It's just not very nice in my opinion, and I will say this is the only lot I don't like. I'll talk about the other ones later, but I love all of the other ones, but the Foxbury Commons is just super underwhelming. I feel like they needed to make it a little bit smaller, or just fill it up with a little bit more furniture and just make it feel not so empty. So quite honestly, that is the only lot I am not super pleased about. But if you go over to Brightchester, I feel like the builds here, like the exteriors and the interiors, are so well done. We've had a history with EA and Max's default builds being not the nicest things in the world. Usually us builders have to go in and renovate them like crazy, like the exterior and the interior. But some of these, like the style is really, really nice. They got the roofing really beautiful. They got the landscaping and the detailing so nice. So personally, I have to say, you guys, I am quite impressed with, the quality of the exteriors and interiors of these default homes. I think that EA definitely heard our feedback of us saying that we need like usable lots, actual nice lots for people who aren't builders. If they want to buy the game, they want something they can use right away and not have like, missing toilets, missing staircases, missing doors. So I think that they knocked it out of the park, in my personal opinion, with the exteriors of this. I mean, look at those Brightchester dorms and look at how beautiful the roofing and the structure on the outside is. I think it blends in so seamlessly with the rest of the building. And the Brightchester Commons, that is so, so pretty. If I were to renovate that, I wouldn't even have to touch the exterior that much at all. So overall, I am super impressed because I do think that they took our feedback well. So do I think that the world is beautiful and I'm not going to renovate any of it? Absolutely not. I still think that there is a lot of work that needs to be done, and that's where builders like myself and other people in the community will come in and, lend a helping hand. But I do think this is a huge, huge step in the right direction, and I was thoroughly, thoroughly impressed when I came into the world and started playing with it. So the only one I didn't like was that Foxbury Commons. That was a big thumbs down from me, but besides that, everything else was a huge, huge thumbs up. But let me know down below whether or not you guys agree with me and what you guys think of the Foxbury campus and the Brightchester campus and the Gibbs Hill area. Which area is your favorite? Are you happy with the amount of lot sizes, and are you happy with the new cool lot types? I mean, I think it's pretty cool how we got, residential buildings and also a common area space. I don't know. I just think that it's a cool new addition. I think that they definitely put a lot of thought and effort into categorizing these new lot types. But again, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below. What is your favorite part of this world? Do you like it? Do you not like it? And what do you think of the different lot sizes? I personally like how they gave us some small ones because I feel like this town will have like a lot of, university students, and they're going to have, cute tiny homes and stuff. So I'm happy that there are some small lots. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to share with this video. I hope that you guys found it useful one way or another. If you guys want to hear about different aspects of the game in a little bit more detail, check out my other build videos and my other speed builds, because I do dive into more specific information about the features like dorm room features, residential features, applying to university, all of that stuff, living on campus, off campus. I dive into that information into more detail in my actual builds. So yeah, like I said, I did do an off-campus housing speed build, which you guys can watch, and I also did an entire Brightchester dorm room renovation. So yeah, if you guys want to hear a little bit more about that, check out my other videos. But this was just kind of like a general overview of the world, what it has to offer, and the different lot sizes, and checking it out. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it helped you out a little bit, and I hope that it got you guys a little bit more excited to download this pack if you guys are. But again, leave me your thoughts down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you thought about it. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends, or if you want to see more Sims 4 early access Discover University videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody.